Hey guys, welcome back. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about how to buy and sell real estate for financial freedom. All right, so I grew up in a 900 square foot house. We never realized we were doing without anything, but we also grew up with very little money. So why do I want to talk to you about financial freedom? It's because it's totally possible. I grew up with very little, and now we have a whole lot, and it's an amazing thing as well. All right, in this episode, I'm gonna break down how to create financial freedom with real estate in 9 easy steps. Also, I'm gonna give you several free giveaways that's gonna help you build your financial freedom as well. All right, let's get into it. Step 1, I want you to pick your playground. This is your county. This is the area you are going to invest in. Where are you gonna start investing? I really recommend within about a 2.5 hour radius of where you currently live. There's power with that. There's the ability to go out and meet sellers. There's the ability to go out and meet buyers for this real estate. You can take photos, you can put signs on the side of the road. There is so much power in this. But let's just say you are maybe stationed in Alaska or Korea, or you're in the military, or you travel for work. Then I want you to go somewhere where you're already familiar with, where you maybe grew up, or just on the outskirts of where you grew up. There's somewhere you're already familiar with, and go with that area because there's a lot of power and confidence in that. And I get the question all the time, well, my area is too expensive. Well, no one's buying in my area. Well, those might be common misconceptions. If the area is too expensive, that tells me right there that there's a lot of demand. If no one's buying in the area, that tells me you could probably get properties or land or houses at a very steep discount. All right, let's talk about the commodity. What is a commodity in real estate? That's really just a product that you are buying and selling, or buying and renting, whatever your path is. So I just want you to pick a path and stay with that path. You might have to do some soul searching for this. You probably should pray about it. You should definitely meditate on this. What is the one path that would excite you? My thing is land. I'm called the Landman. I run the Land Sharks coaching course. I teach people how to buy and sell land. Actually started in house rentals and then went to flipping houses and wholesaling houses, and then we moved into apartments before I finally found what I really loved, and that was land. So you're not a tree. You don't have to stay there. You can move, you can shift. You're not planted there. So, pick a path, stick to it, dominate it, perfect it, and then you might realize you like something else a little better. But just focus on that one path until you actually get it rolling. You can't be scattershotting. You can't be like a shotgun approach and try land and houses and apartments and mobile home parks. You won't be successful in any of them. You have to pick one and stick to it until it works. All right, let me break down those commodities. Mine is land. I talked to you a little bit about that. I like to buy land at a massive discount and turn around and sell it to people on payments. That way I have a continuous income coming in for the next 5, 7, 10, sometimes 30 years. Let's just say one of these a month. We've got 12 payments coming in at the end of the year. We'll compound that over 10 years. That's a lot of payments coming in. My path is land. Let's talk about houses. You can do so many things with houses. There's a common misconception is with houses, you don't need any money if you're planning on wholesaling houses. No money, no credit, you don't need any of it. Well, you do need some of it. You need to be able to mail a lot of people to wholesale houses to get houses at a massive discount. 99 out of 100 people are not going to want to get your lowball offer or your speed and convenience, I like to call it. You are taking a portion of their equity in exchange for speed and convenience by wholesaling their house or getting that house under contract. That's all it is wholesaling. You're getting a property under contract at a discount and selling your contract to a cash buyer. That's all wholesaling is. Let's talk about wholetailing. That's wholetailing, not to be confused with wholesaling. Wholetail is still getting a property, a piece of a house or a piece of land or an apartment complex. Wholetail is getting something under contract, buying it, and then immediately putting it on the MLS. We still do this in my business. We'll pick up a house from time to time because it's funny, a lot of land sellers seem to have houses for sale as well. So we'll buy it, we'll send our cleaning crew in there to get all the mattresses and all the junk out of there, clean it real good, have our photographer go in and take professional photos, and list it on the MLS with the actual realtor. That's what we call wholetailing. And then we call retail flipping. That's like the HGTV type stuff. You take this, dirty old cat pee house that's been just ran down for 45 years. They had 4 children, 5 dogs, and they never ever once painted in the 25 years they lived there. We buy those houses. We get a contractor to come in and renovate it like HGTV style, the before and after, put it on the MLS, and with a realtor, that's all the MLS is a multiple listing service, and sell it for buku dollars. That's retail flipping. And then the final product I want to talk about today, there's so many other ones, are apartment complexes. People are going absolute crazy over multifamily right now, apartment complexes. And let me just put a seed in your mind. There's always going to be high demand for 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 1 bath apartments. There's a reason why I take some land money and invest it in apartment complexes, because there's always going to be a demand for that. Those are the commodities I'm going to talk about in this video. There's so many others. You might have to come back for some other videos for that, but definitely be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm coming out with content every day of the week. So we picked our playground, we picked our commodity. The third thing is you want to get in touch with these people that own this commodity, the landowners, the house owners, the apartment owners. Where in the world do you find a list like this? You know, you can start with the tax delinquent list. These are people that are behind on their payments of their taxes. They're not paying the tax man, and eventually they're going to lose this property if they don't catch up on those taxes. That screams motivation to me. There might be an underlying issue that you can go in and serve these people and help these people and be there for them and help them either get caught up by letting them know they're behind or buy their property before they lose it. So that's one way. Where do you find this list? You need to go and talk to the county treasurer. Just Google county treasurer and ask them, hey, I'm looking for the people that are behind on their taxes. I want a list of these people. They're going to say, well, that list doesn't come out until October or September. Don't care about that list. That's for people that want to pay those back taxes and earn a return on their investment. You don't care about that. You're trying to get a list so you can contact those people that are behind on their taxes. So last year's list is fine. 2 years ago's list is fine. 3 years, I'll go back as far as 3 years. I don't care. Most of the time, these county treasurers, they don't understand that you're trying to buy and sell houses or land or apartments. Just get the list. It doesn't matter. Don't wait until September or October until that one comes out. All right, so we're on, how to build financial freedom with real estate. The idea behind these lists is you are trying to get a discount on this property, trying to get a massive discount on this property. I have people that send me properties all the time. Hey Brent, check out this piece of land. It's in Memphis, Tennessee. I say, what is it worth? It's worth $160,000. Well, what are you selling it for? I want $159,900. I said, that's not me, buddy. I pay 50 to 60 cents on the dollar, sometimes even less. I look for discounted properties. I'm not paying retail. I'm not your retail buyer. If you want to sell it retail, put it on the MLS for all the retail buyers. I'm showing you ways to build massive financial freedom with real estate. And that's the idea behind going after the tax delinquent list and finding these properties. The thing is about this list is it's very small. You're going to go through it very fast. So you're going to have to pick multiple counties or also keep mailing the entire county. So another place to find a list is either propstream.com, or I'll even throw you an affiliate link that you can get 7-day free trial, and your first 400 records are free. It's going to be below in the description, but it's priced.com/the land sharks. That will get you 400 records for free, like that's property records, as well as a 7-day free trial to use that. All right, so you got your list. You got the list. Now it's time to get in touch with these people. How in the world do you want to do this? Well, I recommend a very simple 3x5 postcard. These things are super cheap to mail. It's literally 39 cents out the door. That includes postage, as well as the printing of the postcard and all the handling for you. And if you want to use another affiliate link I've got for you, that's going to get you this super sweet discount, but that's landofferletter.com, and it's below in the description as well. And what the heck do you mail them? What does the postcard look like? Well, I keep telling you about all these free giveaways, but it's also in the description below. If you want to go to it right now, it's thelandsharks.com/postcard. This is my handwritten postcard that's made me millions of dollars, and I'm giving it to you today for free by just coming to this channel. But I want you to go ahead and subscribe, because I'm always giving stuff like this away 5 days a week. Go ahead, click the subscribe button. All right, so I can promise you that when you send this postcard out to your list, you are going to get an absolute tremendous amount of phone calls. So I recommend like a Google Voice number, or go to callrail.com. That's callrail.com. It's like you can get a phone number for $3. Don't give people your cell phone number. And also the return address on these postcards, I recommend like a virtual mailbox or a UPS box, or even a United States postal service like a P.O. box. Go the cheapest route possible. You're just getting started. I don't want you spending a lot of money to build your financial freedom. We want revenue in the first position. That way you start getting paid. You start building that financial freedom through real estate. But definitely do not put your home address on these postcards. You are going to get some aggravated people by sending them a postcard. I don't understand it. Some people will just call and scream at you, maybe because they need a therapist, and you're just a free call. So just be prepared for that. All right, so you answer the phone, you're going to negotiate some deals. You will get screamed at, but also you're going to find pure gold. Remember what I said? 99 out of 100 people are not going to need your services. Do not quit. You're on the path to financial freedom. If it were easy, everyone would have financial freedom. You just got to remember, you've got to be the 1 out of 100 people that are willing to keep moving forward. This might take you months or years. I mean, it took me years to figure out a path to build this financial freedom. That's why I could be on this YouTube channel today talking about this, because I did not quit. Either I was too dumb to quit, or I just had people backing me, which I think it was a culmination of surrounding myself with the right people, being too dumb to quit, and just having good people behind me supporting me. All right, so you have a seller ready to sell you a property at a discount. And you're probably like, what in the world do I do now? All right, it's time to get that property under contract. One more free gift for you, and that's the Land Sharks, that's plural, sharks is plural.com/contract. And it's below in the description as well. But this is the purchase agreement that I use to get properties under contract at a discount. I don't like to call it contract. I like to call it purchase agreement. We're going into an agreement for me to purchase your property, Mr. Seller. I don't like to say that contract word because it sounds bad. Like no one wants to sign up for a gym contract. Like I feel like that's super daunting when I hear the word contract, because it's like, okay, how do I get out of this? No, we're doing a purchase agreement. Literally it can be on a napkin. But I'm going to give you a formal document. I want you to run this by an attorney. Make sure it's legal to use in your state. I don't want you to get yourself in any trouble here. All right, step 7 out of 9. We're getting there. Hang in there. All right, so step 7. Step 6, you got the property under contract, under the purchase agreement. Now it's time for step 7 to run your due diligence and your research. Guess what? I'm going to show you a company that will do this for you, and it's called the title company. Get your purchase agreement to a title company. How do you find a title company? I generally try and find the title company in my playground, in the county that I'm doing the deals in. But how do you find the good one? I like to call around to a couple of the We Buy Houses people. You know, Google We Buy Houses Your City. Call 3 of those guys and ask, hey, can you refer me a good title agent? Because guess what? If they're doing business in that area, they've went through the bad ones. They're apples and oranges. There's bad ones and there's phenomenal ones that will make your life just so much easier. Guys, I'm telling you what, the first title company I found almost put me in bankruptcy. Like I went in so much debt, mailing people, finding sellers, doing deals, but guess what? My deals didn't close. The first 5 deals didn't close because I picked a bad title company. It was really a bad title agent. They fired her. It wasn't the title company. It was just a bad title agent. But I wish I would have known this advice. Call around to 3 people doing the We Buy Houses or We Buy Ugly Houses and ask them, who do you use for a title agent? Or would you please help me out and recommend a good title agent for me? And most people, 9.5 out of 10 people, are always going to lead you in the right direction and help you out. All right, so you got your title company. I want to give you one more free giveaway, and that is my due diligence checklist. My team, we've purchased and sold over 271 parcels of land in the last 5 years. I want to give you our due diligence checklist that we use on a daily basis by going to www.thelandsharks.com/DD as in due diligence. It's also below in the description. All right, so you're using the title company to also facilitate you buying the property. Now I want you to have your buyer lined up, ready to go, to buy the land, to buy the house, or maybe you're keeping this thing to rent it out. You know, start thinking about that plan. You got to think about property renovator, like who's going to fix this rental for you, who's going to manage this rental. You know, whatever your path is, you know, you're using that title company to buy it. Are you going to wholesale this property? Are you going to sell your contract? The title company would also facilitate that as well. So if you're selling your contract to a cash buyer, someone, say you got this thing under contract for $100,000, it's worth $150,000, and you're selling it for $120,000. Well, that's a quick $20,000 profit by assigning your contract. Or you're going to rent this thing out and keep it for the next 30 years. You know, looking at land values in 1990, farmland was worth about $1,500 an acre. Well, now 2020 is worth $3,900 an acre. Things tend to double over 30-year time. So imagine if you acquire like 10 or 20 rentals and keep them for 30 years, they're all going to double. That's literally your retirement. That is ultimate financial freedom through real estate. All right, as you know, the real estate market is absolutely exploding. I've got a tried and true method where we buy properties at maximum discounts and sell this stuff in our sleep. We have waiting lists of people looking to buy this because what happens when the market gets hot? Everyone floods it and wants to get in on the action as well. So if you're looking for a tried and true method and a coach to hold your hand through this process where you can build a business that serves you, your family, and others, head on down to thelandsharks.com. The link is below in the description. And don't forget all the free gifts I gave you. I mean, that's so much power in these gifts. The tree just fell behind me. So remember, go down to the link below in the description. I gave you so many free gifts, like my contract, my due diligence checklist, all these things that took me years to build. It's now yours today for free. Like, you're standing on the shoulders of giants. You're compressing time frames. And I'm not calling myself a giant, but I took that from Tony Robbins. Like he said, stand on the shoulder of giants, on the shoulders of giants, and compress time frames. That's what you're doing today by looking at this video. Hope you like this video. Definitely click the like button too before you go.